G'day, I'm Paul. This is Joe Achilles. How are you, mate? Welcome to Australia.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
British accent. So not from here, but from the UK. He runs an incredible BMW. Well, I guess BMW oriented because that's your passion, but you've now branched out to other car brands.
Yep.
You review it all, you do all the fun stuff.
Mostly German stuff. I don't go near Tesla.
That's going to upset a lot of people, but anyway. We're here with the M3 CS, which is new to Australia. You recently drove one. And I thought, why don't we bring the M3 CS to our skid pan, where we'll wet it down, we'll attach a pool noodle to it. There it is, nice and soft. We use these in the pool in Australia. And what we're going to do is a bit of a drifting challenge. I want to use Drift Analyzer. I want to figure out which one of us is the better drifter.
Wait 1 second, on your home proving ground?
Oh, mate, I haven't done much drifting around here before.
Okay, I asked if I could get a bit of practice in before. He said, you don't need practice.
I want to get the car dirty.
No.
So we're going to go through a number of challenges. One is going to be a donut, which is pretty straightforward. And then the second, using our pool noodle, is seeing who can knock a tennis ball off a cone. So it's going to be some good fun. Super quickly, do you want to run us through the M3 CS? What is it? What's it about?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the pinnacle of the current G80.
Yep.
It's a stripped out version of the current M3 competition. So it's running a little bit more power. I'm not sure over here, but I can talk horsepower, 550 horsepower.
We'll overlay something.
650 newton meters of torque.
Yep.
It's got the familiar ZF 8-speed gearbox, but they've done a fair amount to the suspension, fair amount to the gearbox software. There's a lot of small changes like BMW do with their CS iteration. So on paper, they look quite similar, but actually in reality, it's a special car. There's a lot of use of carbon. We've got a carbon bonnet, carbon roof, titanium rear exhaust box as well, which is pretty cool. And it just looks awesome.
And I guess the most important question, can you put it into rear wheel drive?
Of course, yeah. It has the switchable MX drive system, so you can put it into rear wheel drive skid mode only.
Excellent. Right, well, that's sorted. I'm going to go set up the cone, and we need to do rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
On who's going to go first?
What is it? 1, 2, and then you go 3. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, does that mean I go first?
Yes.
Oh no, that's bad.
He wanted to practice as well. There is no practicing around here. Now, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the CarExpert channel. Subscribe to Joe's channel as well while you're at it. And let's get started. Okay, Joe. Some rules of engagement. You can do whatever you want here. You can set it into whatever mode you want as long as Drift Analyzer is active, and we'll use that to score us. Do you want to run us through which settings you've chosen?
Yeah, well, normally I'd have traction fully off, but I don't know this place. You've given me absolutely no practice whatsoever.
No practice today, we just get straight into it.
So I'm going to run everything off. Yeah.
Good. Okay, well that's sensible.
Go into the deep end.
Right, run us through your settings.
Let's go into traction. DSC off. M Drift Analyzer, activate anyway. So that's all set up, but we can just have a quick look at my actual setup menu. So I'm going to run the engine in sport to give me a slightly better throttle, but not too aggressive. I'm going to leave the chassis in soft because this is pretty stiffly sprung and it's wet out there. Steering and comfort, brakes, well, I shouldn't need them unless I accidentally run you over because I've lost.
Mate, if you see me out the front window there, use your brakes.
Okay.
Things have gone horribly wrong. Okay, cool. Well, you've had no practice. I won't have any practice either.
No.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Right, here we go. First excuse. We have cold cup 2s, so we might experience a little bit of understeer. Anyway, let's see.
You wanted practice.
What is that? That was perfection. What was that drift riding?
You wanted practice.
Was that 5? 5-star.
Am I being stitched up here? Have you been practicing without me knowing?
No.
That's 5 stars.
It was a lot easier than I thought.
So 5 stars, 21.8 degrees, 20 seconds, 190 metres. Bloody hell, I'm getting absolutely stitched up here.
Not at all, mate. You're lucky I don't get a second go, because I think that was just, honestly, that felt a bit shaky. So,
all right,
yeah.
I'm going to hop in.
Yep.
I'm going to give this a shot and see how I go.
Good luck.
Okay, so it's my turn now. God, I feel the pressure's on now. This is crazy. I'm just going to leave M traction control off and just leave it in the same settings Joe had it on. We'll see how we go. And I'm going to leave it in first gear as well. So we'll see how it goes. All right, here we go.
Oh no, this looks good. This looks good. Ah, this looks really good. I think that's just smoked me, hasn't it?
Quite literally smoked me, mate.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Was that first gear?
That was first gear.
Oh, okay, see, I was in second, so it sounded like you were absolutely on it. And by your smile, you won, haven't you?
Well, look, it was 5 stars, so I think we're a draw there on 5 stars.
Oh, you've
so
killed me on angle, though.
I did, but I think that we really need to take it one step up here and set up our pool noodle, because that's going to be where the real challenge lies. And it's going to be hard because this thing is quite twitchy.
Yeah. I think it's impressive that both of us managed to not spin it.
And that's with no variable traction control.
No traction and cold cup twos. Well,
Yep.
at least they're cold for me. They're probably nicely warmed
Yeah,
up for you.
hopefully they still exist by the end of this. So I reckon let's set up the pool noodle and we will see what happens.
Perfect.
That was fun.
Okay, tell me when. All right, ready? Yeah. Even that was shit. I think I hit the cone then. Yeah.
Joe, that was easy. I think we saw. Now it's time for the hard stuff. We've got the pool noodle on the back of the car. I don't know how you do it. You can do it however you like, but you need to be able to knock that tennis ball off the actual cone using the pool noodle.
Yep.
So what you could, and I'm not telling you what to do here, but what you could do to get a feel for the car is do a couple of circles to see what it's like on a wider arc.
Yep.
And then maybe for the second and third, try and get it. Maybe use a little bit of variable traction control. I don't know.
Okay.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm not going to take any advice from this guy. I don't trust him.
Good luck.
Thank you, mate. My tactic is to go and do some smaller donuts off to the side and then open them up a bit and hopefully hit the tennis ball. But let's see. This is going to be a lot harder than it might initially look. So let's get these donuts going. Did I do it? I don't know if I hit that with the car. I don't know if I hit it with the car or with the noodle. Was that with the noodle? With the noodle?
I'm going to go to our judges here. Can we get some video footage of that? Because I want to know if that was the pool noodle or the side of the car and whether I need to get an insurance claim ready.
It looked like the noodle.
Oh, it was a foul ball. You hit it with the bumper.
Oh, sorry, Nick.
That looks expensive as well.
Is there a mark there?
No. Oh, well, once they put it back on, it'll be fine. All right, I'm going to set the cone up again.
Okay.
And you're going to get one more shot.
Okay. Unfortunately, it was the rear bumper on the car that hit the ball. So this time I've got to make it count. So here we go. Let's pick up the...
Oh, he's missed it. That's all right. He's still going, still going.
Yes! This is the most fun I've ever had in a car.
That was a home run. Mate, that was very...
Oh! 4.5.
4.5 stars as well. Thank
Yep.
you very much. I think you did really well there. I was quite impressed by that.
Thank you.
All right, get out of the car. My turn now. We'll see what happens.
Good luck, mate.
I'm actually very nervous because Joe has done a wonderful job of that, far better than I thought he was going to do. So we will see what happens. I don't think I've ever been this nervous before. So I'll start with a drift and then, yeah.
Oh, okay. He's using my technique, I'll just point that out. He should get a point deducted for that.
All right, here we go. Got it a little wider.
Here he goes. Oh! He spun out because he's excited like I was. That's the problem.
Now that was horrifically bad from a drift point of view, but it fell over. What did I hit that with?
Oh, mate, how do I break this to you? It was a foul ball. Yep.
And it sounded it as well. It was a nice big clout. I thought that had to be bodywork.
Damn it! You bastard!
Oh, mate, the pressure's on now. The pressure is on.
I hate you guys. Okay, I am actually nervous now. I don't like getting beaten, so.
I'm enjoying this because the pressure is now on. And I can see that he's a little bit stressed. He's probably not admitting it because he's got a good game face. Right, that's his out lap. Here he goes. Oh, it's a wide one. This is really, really wide. This is really wide. He's done it! He's done it! That was definitely a clean shot. Why am I so happy?
Oh, I think it's still standing. Oh, it fell over.
I'll tell you why I am so happy, because the ball didn't go very far and the drift wasn't particularly good, but I am glad that he did hit it.
I went back around because I thought it was still standing.
No, it was a clean hit, mate, but
4.5 stars?
4.5 stars, but only what, 1 point? 2 points.
Look, I'm no cricket expert, but that looks like a 3 to me. You know what? We have an M2 here. So my belief is all this trickery, automatic transmissions, all-wheel drives that aren't all-wheel drives. Let's just jump in the M2, it's a manual, and we both get 1 run each.
Okay, deal. Right, this is going to be a slightly harder challenge, I think, because the M2 has a shorter wheelbase. I think it's 11 centimeters shorter. This is also on PS4S tyres, which in theory should have a little bit more grip in these mixed conditions compared to the Cup 2s that are on the M3 CS. And we've changed the colour of the noodle. It's a little bit shorter. So I've actually got a shorter noodle, make it more difficult. Everything's switched off, just like with the M3 CS manual gearbox. Here we go. Let's see what these grip levels are like, because it's very dry. In fact, I'm just going to run through the puddles a little bit, get some water on these tyres. I'm going to go with second again and just get it going. Here we go. Oh, second. She's a little bit snappier.
He's doing well so far.
Oh, it's a lot drier out here.
Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Now he's just getting aggressive.
Oh, right, we've got to go again. It's a lot harder to drift. I think mostly because it's dried out so much. Oh, it's really difficult.
Keep going, mate.
This is really difficult. Okay, here we go. Oh.
Holy shit, watch out, Sean.
Oh, it's so much harder.
You just got that. When you were coming around, I'm like, oh, this is good. He's overcooked it. This is going to be a disaster. And then it just went around and just tapped off. And I'm like, you bastard.
Mate, it's so much harder.
But 5 stars.
5 stars. And where did the ball go?
It's just landed next to it.
That was hard work. That was honestly, I'm not going to give you any tips. I'm not going to give you any advice. That's really difficult.
That is going to be hard to beat.
That's really difficult.
Okay. All right. Let's give it a shot. I will make everyone aware Joe was in efficient mode.
That's why it felt so dead.
So I'm just going to go ahead and change that to Sport Plus.
I did not realise that.
We'll get rid of the gear shift assistant. Leave that on comfort.
Yeah, because you're going to be doing so much shifting,
Yeah.
aren't you, out there?
Uh-huh. All right.
Didn't need it anyway.
Yeah. So here we go. I'm actually significantly more nervous now than I was before. Everything is contingent on this moment, so it's actually going to be quite difficult because it has dried out a lot. Here we go. Ooh.
Oh, he's already coming in hot. Okay. You got to try better than that, mate. A lot better than that.
We're just warming up.
Oh, that's nice and smooth. Oh, he's done it!
Did we hit that? Oh, we got a problem.
Oh, but he spun out! Oh no, he spun! He nailed the hit. I'm confident that that was definitely the pool noodle thing, but he spun out.
I only scored 3 stars because I bloody spun out at the end.
You absolutely nailed that. It was beautiful. You made the car look like it wasn't tricky at all on the limit, but you spun out because you got too excited about the fact that you were going to beat some pommy guy that was over here on a trip that's never been here, never driven here. Ah, what a pity.
I got 3 stars. That is so annoying. Joe, that is bullshit. I was so close to not spinning out then and I just ruined it.
You did, but it was impressive all the same. I think neither of us shamed each other.
Yes.
It's a lot harder than it looked. I think you made the difficult car on the difficult surface because it's dried out a lot. You made that look a lot easier, but you still lost. So
anyway, that was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed that. Yeah, fuck off. I really enjoyed that. Mate, thank you for that. I think what I do know out of all this, these are both so much fun. And I don't mean to sound nasty about other brands and stuff, but they do this so well.
they do.
Except in the XM.
Yes, can you skid the XM? No, I suppose
I
you can't.
tried to. So we had a video that went live. You can watch that review by clicking up here, and it was completely wet out here.
Yeah.
It has 4-wheel drive sport. It's just a bit of a nasty not great system.
Bit understeery.
Yeah, this on the other hand, these are where it needs to be, and it was incredible fun. So thank you for.
Mate, no, it was some of the best fun I've ever had behind the wheel of any car, so it was good. And I think the fact that you and I have been smiling and giggling so much throughout is amazing. And you're going to go home and start crying.
Well, I was going to say, I'm going to go inside and have a shed a tear, but thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you like it and you share it with your mates. Make sure you head over to Joe's channel as well, subscribe to that. He does some fantastic content, not just on BMWs, but a whole stack of other cars. I'm going to go have a cry.
Yeah.
And the food. See ya.
See you later, mate. Might go and do some donuts to